Hello and welcome back to all my beautiful friends out there. Thanks for joining me on the channel. Today I'm taking an airplane from Salt Lake City back to Florida, and I'll have plenty of opportunities to share love with my brothers and sisters in the airport and, maybe make people smile with my American flag earrings. Whatever happens, I hope, and also my Spirit of Cacao attunement shirt is gonna also be like vibing out into the world of love that I'm sending to my brothers and sisters. So hopefully you're feeling really strong and really powerful today and committed to your practice. Today's lesson is another opportunity to see how misguided we've been and how if we just continue practicing that we're going to develop skills in life and we're going to just fast track ourselves to this deeper level of peace, which is what we all want. So correcting your mind around such things as gratitude and seeing how the ego is still playing games with us that we may or may not be aware of is so valuable. So I hope that you're taking advantage of deepening your practice, studying these lessons, doing some meditations about this stuff, and just shaking it off, like letting it go, because it's all an illusion anyway, right? All right, lesson 197. It can be but my gratitude I earn. Here is the second step we take to free your mind from the belief in outside force pitted against your own. And boy, do we believe that. We expect attack, we're suspect of others, and it definitely makes us put up some walls. You make attempts at kindness and forgiveness, yet you turn them to attack again unless you find external gratitude and lavish thanks. Your gifts must be received with honor, lest they be withdrawn. And so you think God's gifts are loans at best, at worst, deceptions which would cheat you of defenses to ensure that when He strikes, He will not fail to kill. How easily are God and guilt confused by those who know not what their thoughts can do. Deny your strength, and weakness must become salvation to you. See yourself as bound, and bars become your home. Nor will you leave the prison house or claim your strength until guilt and salvation are not seen as one. And freedom and salvation are perceived as joined, with strength beside them to be sought and claimed and found and fully recognized. The world must thank you when you offer it release from your illusions. Yet your thanks belong to you as well, for its release can only mirror yours. Your gratitude is all your gifts require, that they be a lasting offering, a thankful heart, released from hell forever. It is this you would undo by taking back your gifts because they were not honored. That's more of a question, hold on. Is it this you would undo by taking back your gifts because they were not honored? It is you who honor them and give them fitting thanks, for it is you who have received the gifts. So that's just another reminder that we are all one and that we're never actually giving away anything to another being. We're only giving to a version of ourselves, which I know that can feel a little funny to put your mind around, but that's the way the Course really wants us to see our brothers, as an extension of ourselves. It does not matter if another thinks your gifts unworthy. In his mind, there is a part that joins with yours in thanking you. It does not matter if your gifts seem lost and ineffectual. They are received when they are given. In your gratitude are they accepted universally and thankfully acknowledged by the heart of God Himself. And would you take them back when He has gratefully accepted them? God blesses every gift you give to Him, and every gift is given Him because it can be given only to yourself. And what belongs to God must be His own. Yet you will never realize His gifts are sure, eternal, changeless, limitless, forever giving out, extending love, and adding to your never-ending joy while you forgive but to attack again. Withdraw the gifts you give, and you will think that what is given you has been withdrawn. But learn to let forgiveness take away the sins you think you see outside yourself, and you can never think the gifts of God are lent but for a little while before He snatches them away again in death, for death will have no meaning for you then. no meaning for you then. And with the end of this belief is fear forever over. Thank yourself for this, for he is grateful only unto God, and he gives thanks for you unto himself. To everyone who lives will Christ yet come, for everyone must live and move in him. His being in his Father is secure, because their will is one. Their gratitude to all they have created has no end, for gratitude remains a part of love. Thanks be to you, Holy Son of God, for as you were created, you contain all things within yourself, and you are still as God created you. Nor can you dim the light of your perfection. In your heart, the heart of God is laid. He holds you dear because you are himself. All gratitude belongs to you because of what you are. Give thanks as you receive it. Be you free of all ingratitude to anyone who makes yourself complete. And from this self is no one left outside. Give thanks for all the countless channels which extend this self. All that you do is given unto him. All that you think can only be his thoughts, sharing with him the holy thoughts of God. Earn now the gratitude you have denied yourself when you forgot the function God has given you, but never think that he has ever ceased to offer thanks to you. So it feels like this lesson is telling us that we're basically inside of a container with God, essentially. So all of our giving, even though we feel like we're giving to another, we're really giving to ourselves. And there's been previous lessons that talk about giving and receiving are the same. But I think Jesus really drills down into what is our mind saying. If when we give something, the reception of it isn't received in this overly ecstatic way, that somehow we then pull back the gift, maybe not the thing we actually gave, but we pull back, put up walls, and then decide to attack. And I can't think of an example right now, but I know that my mind has produced thoughts like that. And what I normally do when I hear thoughts like that is I say, no, that's not true. Interesting, that's in there, but that's not going to be what I'm making my decisions based on. So those thoughts come up, and you just have to have the awareness of this landscape of thoughts that are popping in all the time, particularly around gratitude. Because really there's only one of us here, and that one of us is experiencing a very beautiful illusory experience, and we're here to just correct our minds. So I know it's a lot to wrap your head around, especially in times where there's events that seem to be happening outside of us that are intensifying our experience of this incarnation. Maybe you have some worries, maybe you have some friends that want to talk about this stuff. Try your best to just focus on your practice. Stay within the course while you're going about your life. And when you notice that you want to gossip about events that are happening on the media, or, for me, it's always the disclosure truther stuff, like what really happened? Like, I know they're lying. What's really going on? I don't need to know that. I need to focus on my practice, listen to the messages that are coming through, and just pray for peace and healing in my mind, because I really truly believe that as my mind heals, the outside world will begin to show me a very different picture, and I'm going to feel differently about what the outside world picture is as well. So trust the course, keep your mind focused on healing and loving your brothers and sisters, and we're going to get through this very easily. And I just saw 9/11 on the screen. So have a great day today, everyone. And I'll see you back here again on the next video.